new head coach. What do you make of it, guys? And you can go anywhere you want with it. If you hate it, you hate it. I'm not here to tell you otherwise. If you love it, I'm not going to bleep in the punch bowl. I'm going to be measured the way I was with Jonathan Smith because it's a complicated job and it's a complicated time. I don't think any hero was going to descend from the clouds like a Marvel universe and be this grand slam, no doubt, can't lose hire. That's just not. Mark D'Antonio wasn't that. Nobody even liked the hiring of Mark D'Antonio, a guy who was 17-16 at Cincy. He's the greatest coach in the history of the school. If you want Duffy Daugherty, you can have him. The point I'm making is there's no methodology. It's the same as drafting a quarterback number 1 overall. Sometimes you get Peyton Manning. Sometimes you get Jamarcus Russell. It just happens.
You know what?
Yep. That's it.
Sponsored by Purple Drink.
That's right. But ultimately, this is going to be about whether the university is ready to be serious. Because without that, no coach can succeed. Not today.
Right there.
Not in this world.
No, right there. That's why when everybody keeps, what do you think? What do you think? How much money is he getting? What kind of team is he going to build? If you're telling me you're giving him, Dollar Tree money, then no.
If you've got 15 mil above the rev share to where you can build a $30 to $35 million roster, you can compete to go to the playoff.
Yes.
Texas spent 40. Ohio State spent about 40. I don't expect MSU to be there. But my point is you have to spend, if you want to claim you're a top 10 athletic department, you got to spend like it. Mm-hmm. That's where Fitzgerald, he will engage donors.
And 30 means you better have some pretty good player development. And you know what? I kind of like this guy. Diamond in the rough. Let's go get him.
You want to hear a fundraising pitch from Jonathan Smith? To the people, shall we? Let's go to Al, 97.
That will never not be.
Al, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I'm with you. I'm going to kind of piggyback what you said yesterday. I want to see what Pat Fitzgerald's staff is going to look like. And I say if it's anything maybe halfway similar to what Brett Key has on his staff at Georgia Tech, I'm in, because he has Buster Faulkner as his OC and then Chris Winkie as his quarterbacks coach. You look at what Hayes King has done so far, minus what happened with Georgia in that Georgia Tech rivalry game.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, Brett Key is a Yellow Jacket. He's an alumnus. He fits the program. It's a hard-nosed approach. Obviously, there was no Spartan that was going to descend from the clouds and save MSU.
Well, there was one, but, he's coaching Pittsburgh right now.
I don't need Pat Narduzzi. I don't. He's in his 60s now.
I'm joking, but people are like, what about Deuce?
No, but Al, I hear you. Do you want to build that? Like, for instance, Georgia Tech is now recruiting at a top 25 level. They did go toe-to-toe with Georgia. I don't think they disgraced themselves in this performance this year. They played a quality game. They're a quality program. They're attempting to win the ACC and become a playoff team. That is kind of the roadmap. Yeah. Do I think MSU has a higher upside than G-Tech? Yes, of course I do.
Because here it is, Al. The schools that were really anti-NIL and all this were all the big boys because it leveled the playing field. Because now you could go any place and get the money and also win games. You didn't have to go to Alabama, Georgia, those types of schools.
And Rico, I'm with you when it comes to the home run. I'd stop saying he hit a home run when I got suckered by Brady Hoke. I mean, one good year to the Sugar Bowl, and then Michigan went downhill since then.
Yeah, it's not easy, Al. I mean, here's another thing I like. Yeah, Rico, if I am off base, you can throw that energy drink can at me. I'm actually happy that MSU did not waste the time or resources on one of these grifts known as a search firm. No. These search firms blow. How many coaches? Oh, we used Bob Smitherman's 5-star search firm for our coach, and you end up hiring Butch Jones.
The only thing better than the search firm is being the agent to all the coaches.
Jimmy Sexton.
Because there you go. You're good. You're right. The search firm is the biggest waste of time because in the end, all they're going to do is hand you a list of people that you could have used Google or AI or Alexa.
You know what?
You could have got the same names.
Any good consultant is going to show you the wins and losses of their consultation. Show me the strike rate for these search firms. I actually like, J-Bat at the end of this had a plan.
Right.
Now, do I understand why they didn't execute it a few weeks earlier? No. I'll probably never get a good answer for it. But yeah, the search firm stuff kills me. Oh, and by the way, it's the same thing you just mentioned, the agents. I had a conversation with a former player. He's like, I really like Alex Golesh. I go, it's not happening. Why? He has the same agent as Jonathan Smith. It's impossible. It's not happening. Hey, I'm back channeling for one of your other clients. Huh?
Wait, Jonathan, who's that calling you right now?
Don't worry about it. Come on. Let's go to Justin, 97.1. Justin, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
I just wanted to call in and say I love the hire of Pat Fitzgerald. I had some connections to him at Northwestern, was a big fan of his.
Okay.
And the fact that he was always able to bring in really good recruits out of high school, even at a bottom Big Ten program for a lot of years, and turn them into a Big Ten title competing team was really impressive.
Here's the problem. And again, I don't know what's right and wrong. It's just a discussion, which is what you brought up, okay, where Northwestern had the academic issues. You couldn't really get transfers. The NIL was way behind. And you go, okay, well, they still went 4-20, or in the 3 of the last 4 years that weren't COVID, a comprehensive 3-24 in Big Ten play. So you go, okay, these are the challenges and this is the performance. Man, that's really hard to work around. So and you know this, Justin, if you say you have familiarity with him, you know those last 3-4 years in that program, he was very stubborn.
Correct.
And that's a huge problem because we dealt with it with D'Antonio with his golfing buddies. So, yeah, hopefully time has shown him the error of his ways. If he has not evolved, he'll fail here.
Yeah, and hopefully the second chance is enough that being gone for 3 years, you could tell that he really wanted back. Mike, you talked about it earlier, a little bit of chip on the shoulder to show you that I'm not done yet. I still got more in the tank.
I was shocked he was only 50. Fitz had coached for so long at Northwestern, you would have thought he had a 6 in front of his name, but he's only 50.
Yeah, 51 today.
So it works. Look, it'll come down to who the staff is. Justin, that's the other thing, and I'm telling you this today. If he just hires all of his country club buddies from Northwestern, I'm out. This ain't Northwestern.
I don't think he's going to get his Northwestern buddies because they're actually winning. So they're like, well,
I'm just making a point to you. I'm not interested in that.
And they got the brand new stadium that's closer to being done.
Good. A new stadium for opposition fans to be comfortable.
I'm actually looking forward to going.
I bet you are. 248-539-9797.
It's like a miniature SoFi. It looks pretty cool.
We'll get more to people in a second. David, ticket text the early returns on Pat Fitzgerald as we'll get some audio to you here in the next few minutes.
I woke up this morning hoping the Fitzgerald hiring was some sort of a nightmare. Dude was abysmal in his last 4 years coaching and has sat out the last 3. It's been almost a decade since his last quote-unquote good season. This will end very badly.
See, you're going to get a lot of that, and I'm not going to jump on those people. When you see 4-20 his last 2 years, COVID year was 9-3, but we all agree COVID wasn't real. So you just go, okay, the 3 years around it, 1-8, 1-8, 1-8. Those are the 3 Big Ten records. How much of the performance is about where he was at the time in college football versus I don't care about what was going on in the sport. You cannot be that bad. That's a hard argument to overcome. He's going to have to overcome that. No. Go ahead, David.
Fitz is a good hire for where Michigan State's program is now. Before things went down, Northwestern supporters were putting $850 million into the stadium, largely based on his success. This should go well for Michigan State.
Yeah, you do have to ask yourself this too. And look, Fitz's career got launched under terrible circumstances when Randy Walker dropped dead. You know, Randy Walker had done a good job there. Mm-hmm. Gary Barnett had done a good job there. But Fitz, he carried the torch, and they did win the Big Ten West a couple of times. And you'll say, yeah, but it's the Big Ten West. I'll say, yeah, it's Northwestern. I mean, that is fair, guys.
That's a wash. It's a wash. I mean, because it's empty calories in the Big Ten West. But yes.
Well, speaking of, someone did send that in. I am a Northwestern grad, and I think Michigan State made a mistake with this one. Dude was bad in a really bad Big Ten West.
Listen, you have every right to say it. It's why I'm not dancing up and down. I'm not going to knock it yet. If they give him money and he's hungry to do this, Maybe they got a shot, but I need to see a staff now.
And
I need to see an SEC caliber staff.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It'll sound like, oh, you guys are on both sides of the fence. Well, we kind of are, because at Northwestern, you could only recruit certain types of players. You had to actually play school. You had to actually have a GPA. They actually had it set up where if you redshirted, you could graduate with a master's degree and actually take real classes at Northwestern. Shocker, I know. Now he can go out there and just kind of recruit anybody instead of the academics.
That's the same thing for Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State. You keep a plant eligible.
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm backing your point.
Because at Northwestern, it was kind of cool. Like, yeah, we'd redshirt and they'd graduate in 5 years and they'd have a master's. I'm like, wow, that's the plan that they have there. You don't have that at other schools.
248-539-9797. We'll get more of the phone calls, get some audio as well. Do we have? I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver.
We do have something regarding NIL. He was asked the question.
Excellent. David, organize it all. You'll be the maestro, okay? You'll be like J.K. Simmons in Whiplash. You're the band leader. Just don't throw a cymbal at my head.